everyone and welcome. It's a pleasure to get back to doing regular videos after my 2 weeks away. Yeah, I've not fully recovered, but I'm functional and I'm back to my normal working schedule. So I have a new tag for today, as I have every Monday. But by the way, if you're new to my channel and this is my first video you've ever seen, my name is Alina, I'm an author and I post videos on YouTube. I do tag videos and writing and marketing stuff and a weekly vlog that I post on Sundays, which I haven't posted for a couple of weeks, but let's get over that and get started with today's tag. The tag is called my fictional boyfriend tag, and it's supposed to be a book tag, but I'm going to cheat and turn it into a sort of a writing tag by using characters from my books, because why not? Shameless promo all the way. Yeah, I thought it would be a nice way to go through all the books I've written and pick my most favorite men out of them and see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly who the tag creator is, but I've stolen it from Emily from Lunatic Writing a Book. So thanks Emily for doing this tag. Also, it's supposed to be a Valentine's tag, but I don't care. So let's get started. The first boyfriend I'm supposed to pick. The most romantic fictional boyfriend. Well, this was a fairly easy one. I'm going with Seba, or Sebastian for his full name, from the Lover's Journey series. I feel like he's the one who did the most romantic gestures ever. Like, he pretty much did everything he could for Eddie and pined for him since he was a teenager. So what's more romantic than desperately loving someone for like over a decade? I don't know, I didn't write these epic romantic scenes, but I feel he would be the one to do them. The only reason why he's not the one pulling the whole 9 yards for the Valentine's Day preparations in Sunrise With You, which is my latest release in the Lover's Journey series, and it's a companion novella, is because Eddie beat him to it. Pretty much. Also, they were both super stressed out and he kind of forgot it was Valentine's Day. But yeah, I think of them all, the most romantic one would end up being Seba. 2. The dark and moody boyfriend. Well, Michael from Angel's Feather, and specifically from Angel's Feather. He's slightly better in subsequent books about how moody and dark he is, but he's kind of in a weird place in the first book because he's a flyer. He's not supposed to be feeling any sexual attraction or any emotion towards the humans he's supposed to watch over, and that happens and he kind of doesn't know what's going on anymore. The third one is the paranormal boyfriend, and this was a tough choice given the following picks that I had to decide on, and given the fact that I write a lot of paranormal and urban fantasy, so a lot of the boyfriends that I could choose from are paranormal boyfriends. I went with Guns, which is short for Gunzorig. He's the lead of Lead to Follow. So he's the protagonist of that book. He's a werewolf and he's freaking amazing. He is beta of the Siberian Killers tribe. He is Mongol by ethnicity and he's just an all-around badass. So yeah, Guns gets the choice of my paranormal boyfriend. The fourth one is the boyfriend you want to tame. This was easy. I went with Anthony from the Bad Blood series. If you've read that or know anything about it, Anthony starts as the bad boy of the series. He's the one who lures Alexa into the world of vampires and kind of breaks her heart. He then turns into an actual villain, and by the end, in book 3, they're like best friends, so it's a weird progression, but Anthony is definitely a very interesting character. He's my favorite from the entire Bad Blood series, although I wrote him to be the baddie, and there are quite a few people who agree with me, so yeah, he's definitely the boyfriend I wanted to tame. Number 5 is the boy friend-zoned. This was a tough one because I wouldn't necessarily want to friend-zone anyone in my cast of characters, but I went with Shisho. Shisho is alpha of the Dragons of the Fang tribe, which is located in Asia, like Southeast Asia, most of China, Japan, a few other islands, and he's Shiki's brother. Shiki, if you don't know anything about Shiki, he's the protagonist of my first werewolf book, Strength to Let Go. They're twins. Only Shisho is a few minutes older, but they're identical twins. So I'd only friend zone Shisho because Shiki is so much better in every way. Well, to me, he is just more exciting, and you'll see why for my next pick. Number 6 is the soulmate. So my book boyfriend, that would be my complete soulmate, is Shiki from Strength to Let Go. This is a character I plucked out of my world of books and used him to roleplay for a bit, and it was absolutely fascinating. I got to know him really well. And I think of all my characters, he's the one I'd click with the most. So yeah, Shiki is like the closest one to my very soul because I spent so much time with this character, and I bring him in all the werewolf books to do cameos because I just can't let him go. God damn it. So yeah, that's my choice for a soulmate. Number 7, the boy you'd elope with. I went with a character nobody knows yet. His name is Lev. Lev is short for Leviathan. He's a character from a witch series I've been working on for a while now. I'm in the plotting and planning stage, and I did write a blurb for the first book. The protagonist is a female witch who's kind of a bit on the side of crazy. She's really not well adjusted, and Lev is a demon, she knows. And I can't tell you anything more about him because spoilers for a book I haven't written yet, but they're quite close in not the most conventional ways, and I think Lev is absolutely awesome, and I totally see myself running away with him. Like, totally. Number 8, the boyfriend you would venture off with. I went with Dante Sanford from Travel in Spice because he's a professional travel blogger. Travel is what he does, so who else to just go on an adventure with? Of course, it would need to be like an exploring type of adventure, not a life-endangering adventure, but yeah, I think he'd be the best guide ever to show me all the secret spots around the world. The boyfriend you'd want to be stranded on an island with. I went with Seth from the Bad Blood trilogy. Seth is a true-born vampire. He's extremely powerful. He's part of this elite military force that Anxis, the world where vampires originated from, has to protect itself. So he's a badass, and he's incredibly strong when on Earth. So if I ever got stranded on an island, he'd definitely be the best choice ever. And number 10, which is the last one, is the arrogant but caring boyfriend. And I went with another character from the Bad Blood trilogy because he's like the most arrogant prick you've ever met at first, but he's actually a really caring guy. And that's Anubis, who's part of the Trueborn Council who governs all vampire affairs on Earth. So yeah, he is like your typical GQ model. In terms of looks, he's super dashing and brilliant, but he comes off as super arrogant at first. You have to give him a few chances to discover his true potential, so I went with him. I'm trying to stay alive here. I'm managing well enough. So I hope you've enjoyed this tag. I certainly have enjoyed it enough to do it post Valentine's Day and all about my books because shameless plug, I'm learning. If you'd like to do this tag, please feel free to try it. If you're a reader, do it with book boyfriends in mind. If you're an author and have enough male characters in your written works, try it with your own books or do a mix of both. I think that would be fun too. Maybe I should do it again with like actual bookish manga boyfriends. Yeah, I could definitely try it again. Let me know if you want to see that and you wouldn't mind seeing two versions to this tag, I certainly wouldn't mind doing it. So yeah, that's it. Have a lovely week, everyone. It's great to be back. Thank you for being here, and yeah, do like and share the video if you've enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of my choices, and tell me all about your favorite book boyfriends. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because why wouldn't you subscribe? I'm delightful, aren't I? Like, I'm pretty sure I am delightful. And if you'd like to try a free book from me, just check the description down below, and you'll have a link there for my newsletter subscription, where you get a free copy of my gay military romance Mission Protect the X. So yeah, you should definitely head over to my website and subscribe to my newsletter, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on all my social media, because like I said earlier, I'm delightful. Also, I'm still sick, so everything helps. Like, definitely it helps. Also, buying all my books helps, because I need money for medicine. No, actually, buying all my books helps because I just feel better about how I make my money, and I will be able to write more books. And can you tell I've watched the Claire Counter video today, and I'm doing her really long and slightly awkward outro? Yeah, I did. I'm going to go now. Bye!